One, two, three. What up? It's Uncle Scruff. How you been? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I come through with this stuff. I'm in the middle of changing the studio, the little studio that I got. It's not a really studio. It's more like I'm putting it together now, but I'm moving it upstairs, so I'm doing it like this. Doesn't look too much different, but it's gonna be a banger. Look, check it out. I'm bringing some real deep stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Voting, you should vote. But what you need to know is who is in control of your government. Who runs your government? There's a hedge fund and an investment group called BlackRock. Maybe people have heard of them, but people don't understand the reach that they have. They own more wealth than most countries. Your government goes to them to borrow money. So who do you think tells your politicians and stuff what to do? But we're going to get into this little thing because this guy named O'Keefe, which is funny because he has the O'Keefe Media Group now, okay? And when he started out, he was going to expose welfare people, something like that. But then he started getting in deep and he started worrying about the rich people. And now, guess what? This guy came out with this. He tells your politicians, senators, $10,000. Check it out.
I don't know, but I suspect it's probably because it's easier to do things when people aren't thinking about it.
All of these financial institutions, they buy politicians. You can take this big ton of money, and then you can start to buy people. I work for a company called BlackRock.
Meet Serge Varley, a recruiter at BlackRock.
Let me tell you, it's not through who's the president. It's who's controlling the wallet. It's
And who's that?
the hedge funds, BlackRock, the banks. These guys run campaign financing. Yep, you can buy your candidates. Obviously, we have the system in place.
Did you hear what he just said? He said the big hedge funds, they finance. You can buy your candidate, and you're gonna be surprised at how much it costs.
First, there's the senators. And these guys are rich. You got 10 grand, you can buy a senator. I can give you 500K right now. No questions asked.
Yeah.
I did it to you. It's done.
Does like everybody do?
He just said that your senators can be bought for $10,000. $10,000 to get them to turn against you. Now, let's think about this. If you wanted to play that back and get back at them, then do this. Why doesn't somebody get together, start a GoFundMe or something, raise $10,000, $20,000 between the rest of the nation, and let's start buying senators. We buy like 20 of them. We got the Senate. But check this out. This is who owns your country right now.
They do that? Does BlackRock do that?
It doesn't matter who wins.
You're still right.
They're my pocket at this point.
Here's Serge Varley on how good war is for BlackRock's business.
Do you have any thoughts on the Ukraine-Russia war?
Yeah, I mean, I do have thoughts.
What are they?
Ukraine is good for business.
Woo! Is it me, or did I already tell y'all? This Ukraine war and Russian war was manufactured years in advance. They already knew they were going to war. And what they're trying to do is end up buying the actual country of Ukraine with our money. But they'll own it. Check it out. Listen to them.
You know that, right? I'll give an example. Russia blows up Ukraine's grain silos. Price of wheat's gonna go mad up. Ukrainian economy is tied very largely to the wheat market, global wheat market. Prices of bread, literally everything it goes up and down.
So listen to what he's saying. Right now, go out and buy some stock and wheat. Because Russia's gonna eventually hit a wheat market, and they're gonna make money. Why don't you ride the wave if he's dumb enough to talk about it? But now you know this whole thing is a money grab. I said that from the beginning. What, 2 years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, however long it is? Everybody thought I was crazy. But guess what? Uncle Scruff knows what he's talking about.
This is fantastic if you're trading. Volatility creates opportunity to make profit. War is real good for business. It's exciting when goes wrong, right?
BlackRock manages 20 trillion. It's incomprehensible numbers.
BlackRock Serge Varley says all of this is above a normal person's understanding.
You're like a
Listen. They're above 20-some trillion. Now, think about what our debt is. Our debt is what? 30 trillion? Makes you think, doesn't it? Where do we get all that money that we just keep printing?
undercover reporter. I don't know. No people don't give a shit. This is beyond them. Why?
Oh, it's a commercial. But listen to what he's saying. He is a whistleblower, bro. He's a whistleblower. They didn't know that he was getting recorded. Shout out to the O'Keefe group, O'Keefe Media Group. Check them out, cause they do some work. They've been
So interesting.
Hi, I'm James O'Keefe with OMG News. Here we are with our latest story, this time on BlackRock, one of the world's leading asset and investment managers, which owns significant shares of companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Anheuser-Busch, Meta, Target, Procter & Gamble, Comcast, CNN, Fox, and yes, Pfizer, just to name a few. At OMG, we do not shy away from exposing powerful companies, and we're not afraid of powerful people. So we decided to take a look for ourselves at the influence BlackRock has on our politics and the influence they have on our culture. So to do that, what better place to start a hidden camera investigation than into a self-described gatekeeper at BlackRock?
Like, you're kind of like a fucking gatekeeper at BlackRock.
Yeah, I am. I decide people's fates. Every fucking day, I literally decide how somebody's life is going to be shaped.
That's so powerful. I love it.
Yeah, it's I don't know, the whole thing of like domination from a concept is it's so interesting.
Introducing Serge Varley, whose LinkedIn says he's worked for Morgan Stanley, Citadel, and now as a recruiter at BlackRock.
I work for a company called BlackRock. I'm not actually a finance guy. I know what happens because I'm recruiting people who do these things. I'm the person who headhunts people from other firms. So I would approach you and be like, hey, this is a good reason why you should come work for us.
Serge tells us
Do you hear that? He decides people's fates. He's a gatekeeper. You'll never even know the people who run this. But now, if you want to check out the rest, the website is the O'KeefeMediaGroup.com. Go check it out. Stop playing with me. Uncle Scruff is letting you know who runs the world officially. Your government and a few other governments. They own chunks. They tell your senders what to do. If you really think that your vote is doing it, no, I'm not going to tell you don't vote. You go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Vote your heart out. I mean, definitely. But what I'm saying is, unless you band together, and BlackRock has more money than almost God. And unless you band together, that's who your new rulers are. So shout out to the O'Keefe Media Group. Keep it sturdy. Uncle Scruff, I'm out on this one. Check it out. I've opened your eyes.